the new people out there, the correlation between Canada and oil. Canada has a lot of oil. They sell a lot of oil. If the price of oil goes up, then the Canadian dollar gets sent more money, right? So if they're exporting majorly the oil that they're getting from their massive reservoir of resources up there, then they could generally also see a move up.
Final chance, final countdown. Are there any other trades you would like to place for today's battle? You can do it for just a short term. Do you want to? We can. Let's say, Nick, favorite asset. What do you want to trade? You want to place another trade? Austin, do you like an asset? Do you want to trade? Place another trade. And this is going to go out for the next 1 to 5 days. If you guys are tracking, you can let the team know. And at any time, pull profits if you want. But what do you like for the next 5 days? Again, granted, this is a Thursday. We're going into tomorrow and a week, so you'd be holding this over the weekend, perhaps. So anything you guys like.
Yeah, sure. Austin, you want to go first?
Sure, real quick. I actually just put another position on, so I'm short Bitcoin, my favorite.
Okay.
So I will be willing to hold this through the weekend. I'm not sure whether 8cap is a broker that's open or not during the weekend, but as long as tomorrow isn't a huge bullish day, I'll hold this trade for us over the weekend. I'll figure out if they close or not over the weekend, and then probably try to get out of this Monday or Tuesday. Now, if I can be actively watching it and closing it over the weekend, because 8cap is open, if it moves up a lot Saturday or Sunday, or moves down a lot, I'll take the position there. But with this idea on Bitcoin, if you want to share my screen really quick, I can show you. It looks really similar to the US 500, S&P 500 trade. So what I was trying to, really take advantage of, again, is just breaks of structure. I'm looking and I'm seeing here, this was our bottom at about 35, 36,000 held. We're now broken under that. This tight coiling here since mid-May is really what gets me interested to see this make a big move in either direction. But now having broken above the 21 and then returned under the 21 EMA twice recently, holding that 8 EMA under the 21 with that very bearish market sentiment under the 50 value down at 36. I think that we could probably see this move lower from here. How low? I mean, yeah, of course, we can see this pin right here at 25, and that would be like the ideal target. But I think it can go lower than 25 too. I think that if you look at a higher time frame on this thing, just where we're sitting, again, not here to forecast, but this is making lower highs and lower lows. Sentiment is turning bearish, and no one's talking about how much they love Bitcoin, except the people that have been talking about them loving Bitcoin since it was, 2009. So everyone right now is
papers.
Yes, exactly. So only the people that have read the Bitcoin Standard are talking about Bitcoin. Everybody else is like, "What? Who cares? It lost half its value." Yeah, it's a scam. I was right. You know what I mean? That's what most people are saying right
Peter Schiff is a very happy guy right now.
Yes, he is. Exactly. So yeah, I'm short Bitcoin, and I'll manage this trade as we go into the rest of the week.
You should have no issues monitoring that over the weekend too, Austin. Cool. I mean, it's open 24/7. I think crypto's 8cap handles that as well. Nick, anything for you for now over the weekend? Is it a crypto that you can watch and monitor, or is something else? What do you like?
Yeah, I just took CAD Swiss, and this is a trade that I actually took just prior to going up on the stream with you guys here. I took this on my personal account, but I just added it into my 8cap here, and taking a look here. CAD Swiss, going off of what I just talked about prior, oil is sort of the basis. If you think about it, right, from just a perspective of why for the new people out there, the correlation between Canada and oil. Canada has a lot of oil. They sell a lot of oil. If the price of oil goes up, then the Canadian dollar gets sent more money, right? So if they're exporting majorly the oil that they're getting from their massive reservoir of resources up there, then they could generally also see a move up. Now, oil, I mentioned earlier, just looking at the price chart here, we targeted or talked about that previous high, 128.5. And based on what we were talking about earlier, I think there's a good shot we make a move up there. Now, it might not be in the confines of this trading battle, but just because I am, actually taking this trade, I figured I'll go with what I'm actually placing, and just maybe we'll be surprised. Maybe we'll run up here. So I did take CAD Swiss on the long side there, and looking for more upside, especially where we're currently sitting. I kind of like this setup in terms of, take a look at it like on the two-hour chart here. I put a stop just below structure here. So if price breaks out here, just the nature of my trading, if this level doesn't hold, then I'll stop out here. If price comes down to here, then I'd be willing to take a second attempt. So that's genuinely what I will be doing this week on my own positions, even outside of this trading battle. So I might as well stack a trade on here as well.
It makes it
ideas
easy, right?
of target there and there. Sorry, nice. Say that again?
No, I said it makes it easy to remember, right?
Yeah, it's easy. It's right off the top
got
of my
some
head.
real skin in the game.
Exactly.
All right. So let's do a little recap. So Austin, we have you short the S&P 500. Nick, we have you long the dollar yen. Austin, you're holding a Bitcoin short through the weekend, and Nick, you're holding a long CAD Swiss for a little bit of a retest that possibly you could close tomorrow, right? If you see a little pop to the upside, be out of that tomorrow.
Sure. For the nature of the battle, yeah.
Sure.